Hello, this is Danielle Burnock from DanielleBurnock.com. Love yourself from Survive to Thrive, that lady on the internet who loves you. And today I want to talk to you about how to accomplish big things by using two things. And I have 5 examples for you of how I have implemented this. And the 2 things that we need to use to accomplish big things is the first thing is to start small. And we don't like to start small sometimes because we want to just skip to the end. You want to just skip to the end. You want to lose 20 pounds. You want to go one day without eating and then just lose 20 pounds. Poof! Well, it doesn't work like that. So we have to start small, but that can be hard. And I've written about this. I'm writing about it again. So if you want to go more in depth, you can go to my website and find more information on this. But for today, start small. But starting. And the second thing is you add little by little. Just one thing at a time or just little by little, however the measurement is, because different things have different ways of measuring them. I've done writing and even broadcasts on adding one thing, just one thing. This was a profound thing that changed my life years ago. And so my first example I want to give for you is I use weights every day. And I started with this little purple 1 pound weight. 1 pound, this little purple 1 pound weight. This is a small beginning. And one of the things about small beginnings that people don't like is they're never going to get anywhere. Well, if you don't start, you never get anywhere. And a lot of times we don't start because we're afraid we're not going to get there. So if you start small and you do the first thing and you even never add anything to it and you add a 1 pound weight, you have added that. But I started with this 1 pound weight. I've moved to my 5 pound weights. I have 10 pound weights, 15 pound weights, and last year I moved to 20 pound weights. And then that moves me into another thing that is a little by little and a start small is, it just fell on the floor, is healing. Healing our inner self has to be done little by little, and we start small. And there's 2 ways I want to talk about that. I said 5 things. This will cover 2 of that, making it 3. And that is healing. In my book, Emerging with Wings, not Because You Matter. Oh, that's so funny. Pick up the wrong book. The right book said the wrong words. In here, it's broken into small parts so that you can heal little by little. But to start small, you'd have to buy the book. And the other thing of healing is regaining something that we lost. Like in inner healing, we regain our value and all the other things I talk about. But with me, my example was 2.5 weeks ago, I hurt my back doing nothing. Apparently backs do that from time to time. It has happened before, but I hurt my back doing basically nothing. And it hurt to walk. It hurt to do anything. Doing my weights was like, are you kidding me? And I was very concerned. Oh my goodness, all this, I've gotten some nice muscles on my arms from doing that because I want to be healthy. It's not about I'm going to go bodybuilding or anything like that. I want to be healthy and I want to be strong. But when I hurt my back, I was very concerned that I wouldn't be able to do my weights again because I picked them up the one day and I went, ah! And I was concerned. But I went through what I needed to do, starting small, doing what I needed to do to heal my back, putting heat on it. I went to the chiropractor, did all the things you're supposed to do, and also used my faith in the process because using your faith is a good thing to do all the time. And after a while, it's like after a couple days, I picked up my 1 pound weights. Okay, I can do my 1 pound weights. Okay, I did those for a couple days. And then another day, I picked up my 5 pound weights. And they were okay. And it's like I did that for a couple of days, little by little, added that little bit. And I was still putting the heat on my back. I would do my little bit of exercises. I was still doing my other exercises. I could do most of them. The ones I couldn't do, I skipped because we have to do good self-care. But we could do this little by little, by little by little. And then after a couple more days, I added my 15 pound weights and I could do those. And then my back hurt a little bit, but not too bad. And then I sat with the heat on it. And I waited probably, it was 2 weeks before I was able to add the 20 pounders back in. And I did just 2 things with it is all. But that was the little by little and I started small. So inner healing, you can start small and do little by little. do something, starting small. And then the fifth thing I want to add in is if you want to write a book. No, there was fourth thing was if you want to write a book, is starting small by journaling. You can journal. You write a little bit every day. I have this pad of paper here, wanted to hold it for those of you who can see me. If you write a sentence, some people, they write a whole book, but they write for 5 minutes every day. But you start small and you do it little by little. But if we don't start, we never get anywhere. You never get that book written. And maybe you just want to start journaling. But that's how I wrote my book, Emerging with Wings, was little by little. It took 18 months for me to get this done. And then the fifth thing I want to share about little by little is I talk about a practice called quiet meditation. And I started that with 1 minute. 1 minute, 60 seconds. And I have an article on my website, danielleburnock.com, about that also. Now I do 3 minutes every day, which 3 minutes may not sound like a lot, but I do it every day and it makes a big difference. And anything that you want to change in your life, if you want to, lose weight, maybe you do one thing, you go for a walk every day, you drink 2 glasses of water every day. You start small and do one thing, and then when that becomes routine, you add to it little by little by little. And when you get to the other side, or a year later, you stop and you look back and you can be so proud of yourself of what you have accomplished. So whether you want to get healthy, you need to recover from something, or you want to do something new, you can start small and add to it little by little, and you'll be amazed at what you can accomplish. So till next time, I'm Danielle Burnock from danielleburnock.com. Love yourself from Survive to Thrive, that lady on the internet who loves you. Bye-bye.